welcome back to the channel. This is Squishy with Squishy Gaming, and today we're taking another look at Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Scorpina just dropped, so we do got a showcase for you guys at the end of the video, but a lot of you guys have been requesting what characters do I want to see brought into Season Pass 4 on Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. So today I decided to give you guys that answer today. A lot of guys have been doing the whole 2 Rangers, 1 villain answer, but for the sake of this video I'll be giving you 3 Rangers and 1 villain, just because it was hard for me to narrow it down. So without any further ado, the first choice that we have here will be Trent Mercer from Dino Thunder. If you don't know who he is, you can check him out right here. Trent by far had one of the dopest character designs in Power Rangers, so the fact that he is not in Battle for the Grid yet and we don't have a Dino Thunder rep makes him one of my top choices. He easily bodied the team. He bodied Tommy twice, and it was a fan poll a few months back where he ranked #1 on that. So his kit fight wise would be super speed, similar to like Cabal or the Flash from Injustice, and that's something unique that we do not have on the game. So he's my #1 choice for Season 4 on Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. My second pick for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid Season 4 would be Zane. We don't have a space rep, and the reason I'm not looking at Andros or any other Red Rangers is because we have a lot of Red Rangers in the game right now. But Zane in space was kind of like the guy who came to save everybody when stuff was going bad all the time. I'll show you, if you haven't seen him, here he is right here. Zane has a unique kit, similar to how Eric's work, where he got a blaster that also turns to the sword. Zane has one as well. However, what they could do with Zane that's different from Eric is, instead of making him his sword abilities part of his ultimate, they could add it in his kit, similar to how Glamora is on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, where instead of wasting resources like popping an ult or anything like that to be able to switch from offensive to zoning, you'll be able to easily do that just by going into your special or something like that. Because how Glamora did it in Infinite was like seamless, and I could really see a lot of Zane ideas or gameplay mechanics coming from her if they decided to bring him into the game. For my third pick, I know everybody requested space, everybody requested Trent, but my personal request for Battle for the Grid would be to bring in a ninja type character. A lot of people are asking for Ninja Adam, and Ninja Adam would be dope because he's a very dope ranger and a very dope, I like the way they did him in Legacy Wars. But for my personal preference, you have a series called Ninja Storm that has some of the dope ninjas that's been in Power Rangers since ever. Case in point though, we have a lot of sword users in Battle for the Grid, and my second favorite ranger of all time is Cam. But I don't even want him brought in because it'll feel more like we got too many samurai characters in the game. So I personally would like to have a bow staff user in the game. Case in point, Blake and Hunter. If you don't know who they are, you can check them out here.
Satellite is usually right on.
You ready? Let's do it. Goodbye, Rangers.
Blake and Hunter are some of the dopest Power Rangers ever. If you look at their season, they first came in as the bad guys because, not because they was brain controlled or anything, but because they had, they was lied to, their parents was killed, and they was trying to do right by them, which was already dope. But they also have some of the craziest abilities in Power Rangers, from super speed, from using bow staffs, from ninja signs, from growing tall, to basically you name it, they basically can do it. The way I would like to see them structured into Battle for the Grid would be to be like similar to how Android 18 is in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Having both characters share the same character slot would be dope because you can do basically how they did with Ninja Adam, gave him a lot of ninja skills, but also make them play off each other. And on top of that, they're still bow staff users, which is different in the game. We don't have any legitimate bow staff users in the game, so bringing that aspect to the game would give it like a Keelik from Soul Calibur feel or a Gambit from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which would be pretty dope. My final character for Battle for the Grid Season Pass 4, I did the Rangers, but the villain for me would be Rita Repulsa, which you can check her out here because I got a little bit to say as far as why I'm saying my version of Rita Repulsa. Rita from the 2017 movie was almost like a horror movie villain. And unlike Rita from the TV show, she actually is seen fighting, and that's something that's like major for me in Power Rangers. If she's gonna join the fighting game, I definitely would prefer this version because she's actually shown being able to like fight at close quarters as well as from a distance. Even if they bring the OG Rita back in from the old series back in the 90s, they can give her all this power, make her fly and everything, but having this as her skin will also be a cool thing they can do to bring Rita in as a villain in Battle for the Grid. And that is my list of things that I would like to see on season 4 of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. But first and foremost, I want to shout out the developers for putting in the time, even despite COVID and being such a small team, for still cranking out content for us. So shout outs to Shady K and their team at Enway for giving us some dope content. And without any further ado, this has been Squishy with Squishy Gaming, telling you guys to be safe, be easy, and stay frosty. Enjoy the Scorpina showcase. Take care.